Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can perform the unit testing of our application in the pipeline in Jenkins, right? And what I've done, I've created a repository. In past, I've created a repository like show you all the steps, right? So you can watch those videos. But what I have done, I've added a kind cluster, and simply you need to run this script. By running this script, we are going to set up a small Kubernetes kind cluster. So this is the kind cluster I've spun up. You need to simply run this script, and it is going to install all the packages for us. For instance, we need Docker, Kubernetes, Helm, all the stuff, and coin installation, right? So you don't need to do all that stuff, do it manually. Simply run this script, and that's it. So that was regarding this script, and you can. Then we are going to our key at unit testing pipeline. So simply what you need to do is to add a container like, for instance, I've added this unit testing container, right? This one. So this is Node 8.00. This is my application, Node application. Before build, I want to do some unit testing. So what I'm doing here, I added this container here before, I mean CI part. CI part we have already done with the Kaniko without Docker. I mean, there is no need to mount Docker socket, and for build process, we don't need um, Docker. So but we want to perform unit testing, and for that you need to add this snippet of code, or this code, and this is simply just another container with regard to your application. So before build, you can do testing of your application. So let me simply copy this guy, and I will add this guy later, but I need to show you this part. So Jenkins is running the same way as we have spin up in the GKE, right? So these are the credentials which we are going to use, and then what we are going to do, we are going to do port forward. So regarding the port forwarding, simply you need to navigate to the kind and copy this command, right? So I'm going to copy this guy, sorry, this one. But before that, I'm going to do port forwarding, right? Like for instance, local port forwarding, right? So okay, kubectl. This is my service Jenkins, right? So first of all, I need to do port forwarding to this guy. I mean, this server is running remotely. So I'm going to say use the same command kubectl port forward, right? Port forward, and this is the name of the service, but definitely we need to provide the namespace, and hyphen I, Jenkins is the namespace. And so guys, everything is pretty much the same I covered in the video, and then we are going to give the address like ADDRESS to all interfaces, right? And my port is going to be, let's say, 8090, and 8080 is the container port. And okay, let's see if I'm not missed anything. So 8090, it is forwarding to that machine, but how we can access this guy? So what we can do, simply we need to make an SSL tunnel, right? So I will add this command, or simply you can watch this video, you can get this. So simply what we need to do, as 8090 is exposed on our machines, so what we can do, simply we are going to map it to our machine. This port can be anything, like where my cursor, like 9000 or whatever. I'm going to stick with the same port. I need to provide my IP, right? And sorry, the machine IP here. So let me paste, and first of all, see, do curl if config dot me. What is the IP of this guy machine, right? I'm going to simply copy this guy, and I'm going to provide this, and let me do that. So, okay, paste it here. Okay, then one mistake I've done, remove the D part here, right? Yes, it's gonna ask me for the credential. I provided it. Um, it says already in use. Okay, let me try. Okay, okay, this is the same machine. Sorry, I need to put this guy here. So put this guy here on my, sorry, this command. So it should be on my PC. By mistake, I've done on the same machine. So simply do that, and again, we need to remove this guy. It's gonna ask for the credential, right? We are going to provide that. Now our local machine port is bind to 8090, right? And then what we need to do, simply navigate to the local host and type 8090. So Jenkins is available here, and type admin, and then what we need to do, okay, this is the password, as I discussed below is the admin one. We need to do echo hyphen n. We need to put this guy here, and it is going to be the base 64. T code it and simply copy this guy from here, and we are going to provide the password. uh, Sign in, and I'm going to copy this pipe here. And guys, this pipe is going to be fail. Why? Because my application, if my application health tests are not succeeded, it should fail. The good thing about the failure is that here our build process is going to be stopped, our deployment process is going to be stopped. So I'm going to simply fail this pipeline by putting this code, and I'm going to show you the steps, what causes the failure. Simply paste it, save it, and we are actually building testing with the Node.js online. I found this online basic app, and where the unit tested are performed. So it gives you an understanding how you do the testing in containers, and before the build process, you should add this part. So this is the container I already showed you. So what we are doing in that particular container, we are going to log into our repo. In previous videos, I've shown you how we can log into private repos. All that covered in the previous videos, you can watch those. But this is for just for understanding the unit testing. We are going to clone this repo, assume that this is our core repo, and we are going to cd into this example. Node.js. So simply you can test this, navigate to this section as well, right? And our pipeline is in progress. Let me show you that console output. So this is the example regarding the Node.js. You can see the detail, and we are using the same version of Node.js. Some of the packages might be missed. So what it does, it is going to fail the pipeline. So you see npm install everything. We are doing it as per mentioned. I showed you the link. So what it does, it is perform the unit testing regarding the Node.js, and our application tests are going to be performed. It is going to create a report in directory. If you want to get the report, you can simply use that artifact, maybe put in S3, whatever you want to do. I mean, a lot of stuff you can do with regard to your application. So you see, um, our npm is okay, npm start. These are the command mentioned in regarding the unit testing of application in the example repo I've shown you. So where it is failing, it is unable to found the cla dot par is not a function type error. So that is where the failure happen. And the cool thing about this failure is that stage would deploy. Helm is going to fail. Of course, other part is going to be fail, which is with regard to the CI part, which is regarding the build part. And actually failure happen here and this script, and I mean this container. This container is not going to continue with this pipe. So hopefully you will get the understanding how we can perform the unit testing. So with this, this is the developer part. You can say more of a developer part, but you can add these container where they can perform the unit testing with regard to their application. Hopefully you like the video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. And have a nice day.